Hi, my name is Courtney.
And my name is Nora. Today we'll be demonstrating how to code boxes and borders using CSS.
As one of the most basic and integral parts of coding a website, boxes and borders are a useful way to format and organize your web page content. In this tutorial, we'll show you what these lines of code should look like.
Here's what we'll show you some examples of basic elements.
So the easiest way to create a box element would be using a div element. The typical div features are width, padding, border, margin, and in this case we're doing an extra one, box shadow. That's just an example of some extra styling techniques that you can use to customize the box that you create with the div element. So you can also add color designations to features. So like in this case, we're adding a color designation to border. So this one would be a solid gray border for this box. And then the 5 pixels just designates the dimensions for the border itself. And there are also, so box shadow is like another unique customization. In this case, we'll have the 3 dimensions, so it's 10 by 10 by 5. And then you add in this case we're using a hexadecimal color designation. So this will be a gray box, or a box with a gray border with a red shadow. And then it would have these pixel designations.
Make sure you don't forget in coding you need to have a semicolon at the end of each of these lines, and remember to open and close your brackets. So in order to create a border, you can use basic CSS style codes. The first thing you will choose is your border style, which can be dotted, dashed, etc. And you can even differ the style by each side of the box. So for this tutorial, we're just going to be using a solid border as an example. So once you have your border style selected, you can change its thickness and color by changing the values in the border color and border width elements. The corners of the border can also be curved using the border radius property. Courtney's also going to show you that when you use a paragraph and you're bordering the paragraph, you can use shorthand for things like width, style, and color.
So here's the width with the 5 pixels, and then the style, in this case we're keeping it simple with solid, and then using a simple color designation of red. Alright, so in this example is the basics of boxes and the basics of borders. So we've shown you how to do the basic dimensions as well as some customizations with color, box shadow. Just make sure in general when you're using coding that you use semicolons after every line and that you close things up with brackets. Now I guess we'll move on and show you guys some examples on web pages.
Now you have learned how to create a box using a div element and even how to add colors or shadows. You have also learned how to create a border using basic CSS and how to curve the edges or change the border thickness.
If you have any questions or want to learn more, you can go to w3schools.com.
Thanks for watching!